What's up, Plane Crash Survivors? Thank you for hanging out with me today. This is KJ48, and welcome back to the forest. And boy, do I have a treat for you guys today. Check this out. Check out what is now complete. Look at it, man. Look at it. Look at its majesty and beauty. It is 100% complete. It was 865 logs. And I know what you guys are thinking. Some of you are thinking, Cage, like, I understand you cut out all the grinding, but you completed it without us. No, I didn't. Check this out. So I've been starving to death to get this freaking thing done. I am live on Twitch right now. I did stream the game like I said I was going to. I'm going to splice this somewhere in the video because I think people on YouTube need to see the final, building here. I streamed for 2 hours last night. I'm about 2 hours in tonight. This was about 4 hours of work. Like, straight up. And here we go. Go. Wait, did I already finish it? Wait, go. Go. Here we go. Come on, dickhead. Stupid thing. Finish. Are you kidding me? What the hell? What the fuck is going on? Do I gotta do it over here? And we're done. And God, the game can't even take it. Game's just lagging like crazy. We are finally done. All right, I just wanted to record that part of my stream so you guys on YouTube can see it, as it was completed. And yeah, that's awesome. See, guys, I got your back. I was grinding it out on stream, and I was like, let's just finish it. And then I was like, people are gonna want to see it, so I went ahead and recorded it. Now this thing is effing huge. I've never made a platform this big. I can't believe how big this thing is. Look at this. Look at this. I was starving. I was doing this on stream, and my guy was starving to death. Literally starving. And I was like, nope, gotta complete it. Alright. I also moved, you might have seen it, I also moved the garden over there. So now we have a bunch of blueberries growing that are not inside of a wall, which is awesome. And today is going to be all about building this thing out, man. I got some plans. Okay? This thing is going to be a bunch of different buildings, okay? I came up with this idea live on stream, and people seemed really excited about it. So what we're going to do is we're going to have different little buildings on this platform, okay? We're going to have a bedroom, which will probably be on the second floor of one of the buildings. We'll have a kitchen, a storage area for, like, sticks, rocks, stuff like that. Then we'll have an armory, which will have armor stands, arrow baskets, weapon racks, explosive racks. It's going to be pretty freaking dope. Yeah, it really is. I also want to make a couple of towers, although I'm not really sure where I want to make the towers. I also have to think of an entrance. Like, how do I want to get into this thing? This part right here might be a little bit of a problem. I was thinking about making the entrance, like, I could just make an entrance, like, right here. Right now I could just hop up on this thing. Originally, my idea was to make a little entrance, like, going straight across here, but that might not line up properly with the wall. I was thinking, make a platform right here or something, or maybe some stairs or whatnot. Yeah, I could just put a platform here, a tree bridge. I can always move this out a little bit if I need to. And now I need to kind of focus on what I want to do first. I think... Alright, this is what we're going to do first. We are going to... I want all the buildings to be on the outside of the thing, and I want something in the middle, something centralized in the middle that could be pretty dope. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do custom walls, and whenever you set up walls, they automatically go around the complete outside of whatever you're standing on. So I will place, if you want to, like, not do that, you press C, and then you could do it however you want. But I'm going to press C again, and I'm going to put it down. Okay. So now I have to decide where my buildings are going to be. So, yeah, bedroom, kitchen, storage area, armory. That's 4 buildings. I do want them to be multiple stories, but now I'm wondering if I even need to do that because there's a lot of room in here. If I'm going to have multiple stories, I definitely want a bedroom on the second story to keep me away from harm. I was thinking armory on the first story and then a bedroom on the second story above the armory. So when shit gets real, I could just, pop down into the armory and get geared out, But I think the first thing I want to make is the storage area. So give me 1 minute. Let me figure out what I want to put this storage area. Typical day in the forest. I'm trying to plan stuff out, and these assholes are running in on me, bothering me. I'm trying to plan out the walls, the entrance. I'm going to have to plan out the entrance before I can plan out anything else, because I need to know where I'm going to be coming in from. So I'm gonna definitely have to do that first. But I really want to get the storage place, you know, done first. I don't know if we're gonna get the storage place done today, but I need some place to store my stuff. I got a lot of rocks, a lot of sticks. I don't know what else I could put in the storage place. I'll have to kind of think about that. Definitely bone baskets. Oh, come on, dude. Seriously? You're wasting my time here. Alright, now that pissed him off. There he goes. There was like 3 of them out here, though. I don't know where the rest of them... Oh, I see them over there. The bone zone might be a little bit too far away from my base to be effective in this way. But I couldn't really put it too much closer because I needed a ton of flat ground. So, you know, it is what it is. I'm just going to have to kind of hope they come over here. One of the problems with the bone zone also is I should have made a tree bridge. Now, oh. Alright, whatever. I'm just going to shoot my arrows. Alright, watch out, buddy. Where are you going? I'm just going to let you know, guys. These guys make me rage. So if you're going to watch this around your family, you might want to put on some headphones or something. Because there's going to be some cursing. Because they really piss me off. In a good way. I mean, they're supposed to piss you off. They're the enemy. I need to get some food. Oh, damn, man. What's your deal, bro? Alright, come on. There you go. It's so hard to hit them when they run straight at me. They run on a weird angle. Oh, I got him there. That was a good shot. Yeah, they run on a really strange angle, and it's really kind of annoying. I've been chopping down trees here. I think this is where the entrance is going to be. And I chopped down trees because this whole thing was black because of the shadows. So, yeah. Let me clear this out, make some decisions, and I'll be back. Hopefully I don't get attacked again. All right, I'm thinking this is a pretty good spot for an entrance. I'm not quite sure what I'm going to do at the entrance specifically, but I think this is where I want the entrance because the bridge is right over top of the opening, or it's going to be right over the top of the opening. Now, I would like to make a tree bridge up here, wherever that is. Right there. I'd like to make a tree bridge. The problem is they won't lock onto the platform I'm standing on. There's some ways to get around that, but I don't want to do that. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to do some stairs. It'll be easier. So what we need to do is we need to line these up. Now I'm going to show you some of the ghost image placing, but I'm going to cut a lot of it out too once it starts getting to be too much. I think this stuff is interesting to show you, you know, but it could get real old really quick. So what I need to do is I need to line this up as perfectly as possible. That looks pretty good. Okay, and then I'm going to come over here. Okay, now these are stairs, but they could be doubled up as a platform. Okay, and then I'm thinking, oh, I can't go any farther? Damn, man. All right, I'm going to try and make this as flat as I possibly can. Although it's not going to be easy because I'm doing this by eye. It's pretty good. And then we come over some more. And like that. I don't want it too close to the wall because I got some plans for this wall. Alright, so I'm thinking... Yeah. Looks pretty good. I don't like that gap right there, but I don't know if it's worth redoing. You know, sometimes you just get gaps on these stairs. There's not much you can do about it, but yeah, that is going to bother me. You know what? I'm not going to make you guys sit through it. Let me see if I can get that gap out of there. Okay, I got something I think is going to work. So let's come on over here and grab some logs. Like I said, I cut down a bunch of trees when I was trying to get rid of all those shadows. Because the trees cause the shadows, and the shadows are darker than they should be. Like, way, way darker than they should be. So, you know, I don't really... These shadows are okay. These right here are okay. But when you have sun coming in from one side and shadows coming in from another, it's kind of weird. It's really weird. Like, the shadows are just kind of black. So, yeah, I have some ideas on this wall. I might actually bring this wall out a little bit. I'm not really sure what I'm going to do on this wall. I was thinking about doubling up the wall, right? And you do that from the inside. I don't know if that's going to work here, but that we're not worried about the wall today. I might have to replace the wall. If I do, you've already seen me place the wall. If I have to replace it, I'll do it off camera. All right, so 39 logs. That's like nothing compared to what I just built. You know, it took me 4 hours to finish that platform. I'm going to be honest. I didn't think it would take so long. So, you know, but whatever. We got it done. I streamed. People had fun. So, if you guys go to that Twitch stream, if you go to my Twitch channel, you can actually watch the VOD if you want to. If you so choose. I did have to fight a couple mutants. I don't like fighting mutants off camera, like not recording. But I wasn't in a position to record when they came in. I had no choice. And then they came in again, like super mutants, like tougher mutants. And then I reset the game to get rid of them. Not because I don't want to fight them, but I just don't want to fight them without you guys. All right, looks like we've got some more logs over here. So, oh, here we go. There we go. Do we have enough logs? Probably not. Let me chop down some trees, gather some more logs. Really quickly, I just wanted to show you over here just so you can get the idea of how many trees I had to cut down. And I've slept multiple times through the night, so every time I sleep, trees regrow. And look at this thing. It's still, like, all the way up to that open field over there. Also, check this out. One of the cool things about cutting down the trees by hand is my strength is at 32 and my athleticism is at 36. Beautiful. Yeah, it's looking good. I did lose some armor. I had a tree fall on me during the stream, and that took away some armor. Now, I'm wondering if I want to put on the creepy armor or not. I was thinking about saving all my armor and then putting all the creepy armor on at once. But, nah, I don't think I'm going to do that. I think I'm just going to put it on like that. So now I have 4 pieces of creepy armor, and my armor is now 560. Yeah, I got a lot of armor. Okay, I've been kind of fiddling around with stuff in my brain. I think I've got a loose idea of what I'd like to do here. We'll get as much done as we can today. I think the next few videos are going to be all building videos. I was thinking I wanted to make a beeline for getting the chainsaw, but then I was thinking, nah, you know what? I really should force myself to use physical exertion to cut down the trees because it'll up my strength, and upping my strength will make me a better melee combatant against the enemies. If anything, I think that the first thing I'll do when I go back in the caves is I'll get the katana. And yeah, that'll probably be the first thing I do because I don't really have a good weapon to melee with right now. The axe is okay, but it's not the katana. The katana's a monster. Oh no! Oh shit! Well, that's a problem. Son of a. Okay, so this time I lost a good amount of tree chopping because I didn't save the game when I wanted to. So this time I just saved the game before I'm going to build this platform. I redid the platform. There's no pole underneath, and you might be thinking, well, Cage, that pole underneath you could have gone right through. Yeah, that's true. But what if I want to bring log sleds under there? Which I very well might. I don't know. So yeah. Okay. Oh, one more thing about this build. No build is perfect. Maybe I'll do it in a future build if I start another game. But what I should have done on this build was I should have left the opening that's right there. I should have left it out here in the water. And then I could have sailed the houseboat underneath the platform and kept it underneath here for safekeeping. The only thing is, though, if I sailed the sailboat under here, I'd have to, swim out into the water to get out of here. Alright, guys. Fine. A lot of people have been asking me to finish the, finish the water collector, and I keep saying no just to be a troll, but I guess I'll finish it. Yeah, anyway, I wouldn't want to swim out in the water to get out of here, and I don't think you can leave 2 openings in this kind of base. So actually, you know what? That wouldn't have really worked. Well, you know what I could have done was I could have left the opening out here, to sail the sailboat in here, and then I could have cut a hole in the floor and had a little stairway going up onto the platform from underneath. This is cool too, though. This is cool too. Just, you think about that stuff after the fact, and there's no way I could do it without rebuilding it, and there's no way I'm going to rebuild it. So maybe that'll be for next season. We'll see. Maybe I'll do another build like this next season. I'll leave an opening at the water's edge. We'll see. Anyway, yeah, so let's go ahead and finish this up and see if this thing is going to be good. I think it's going to be pretty good. It's probably not going to be perfect, but with these games, I got to give up the whole, everything's got to be perfect crap. I just got to get over that. It doesn't help, and it just makes stuff take forever, and nothing's ever perfect anyway. I mean, I'm building a little bit over 10 more logs. I'm building a platform out here in the woods with my bare hands. Of course, stuff's not going to be perfect. It's part of the charm, right? One thing I don't like about this build, and it's not really the build's fault, it's the game's, is I can't get the opposite end of the building to render in, right? You can see right here, as I walk to the opposite end of the building, it starts rendering in. I want this to be rendered the whole way. I went through the graphics options, and I can't see anything that would make view distance larger. The only view distance things I saw in there were already at max. So It's a bit of a bummer that I built a base so big that it's not rendering out on the other side. Hopefully when I build it out, like when I build it out of logs, it will, but I don't think it's going to. It's probably a performance thing, but you know, I don't have a top of the line computer. My computer is getting kind of dated, and I run at 60 frames a second on this game, so I don't think you should be locking us down to restrictions like that. Let us set the view distance as far as we want, you know, within reason, and then make people turn it down if their computers can't handle it. Like my computer can handle farther draw distance. My computer can handle this entire base. So yeah, it's kind of rough that I can't try it, you know. There we go. Oh, that thing came out a little bit. All right, I'm going to leave it because fuck it. That gap was not there when I built this damn thing, so to hell with it. I'm going to call this a perfect build and, you know, whatever. But, yeah. All right, so we come down here. Okay, so see how the stairs are all cockeyed and like, kind of messed up? You hit it, do some damage, right? Wait, I don't see the repair option. Oh, that's kind of weird. I hit it and I don't see the repair option. Let's try again. Okay, well, I don't see the repair option, but I'm pretty sure I could repair it. Yeah, I can repair it. Now watch. Okay, it didn't really help that much. It helped a little bit. Oh, no, it smoothed it out a little bit. Yeah, it smoothed out quite a bit, actually. So, there you go. And this thing is perfect right here. This whole thing is as perfect as I could want it. That is beautiful. So, we now have a walkway. And I've got some, you know, I'm probably... Yeah, I got some room up here to make the walkway that's going to be over the wall. And what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to... Originally, I wasn't going to leave all of the walls up around this entire thing. But, oh yeah. You know what? Let's go put up this... let's go put up this raw meat on the drying rack before it goes bad. It won't go bad right away. What I'll do is it'll go from fresh to edible. But then if it goes fresh to edible, when you finally eat it, it gives back a lot less food. So I want to get it up there as soon as possible. Now, we got a little bit of daylight here, so I'm just going to explain to you my overall organic thoughts about this build. All right, my original idea was to just have fence around the outside and not have walls. Now I think I'm going to have walls around the entire outside. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to make, like, you know, buildings, like separate buildings, you know, like we talked about earlier, bedrooms, kitchens, stuff like that. And they are going to be connected to the outside. And when they're connected to the outside, I will keep the walls the way they are. But what I'm going to do is where there's no connection to other buildings, I'm going to take down the outer walls and I'm going to replace them with defensive walls. I think that'll look pretty cool. The only thing that sucks about defensive walls, except for these, the one thing that sucks about defensive walls that is cool about these walls is these walls, you can stack walls on top of walls. So I don't want like defensive walls here and then like a cliff face right there. So I'm not really sure what I'm going to do with this spot. I don't like these rocks in here either. I'll probably make a wall, a regular wall, that comes around like this. Here, let me kind of mess around with this a little bit, just so you get an idea of what I'm going to do here. Basic wall and custom wall. So what I'll probably do is I'll probably... See, these things aren't lining up with the floor. I don't think it really matters. So what I'll do is I'll start right here, and I'll probably just do something like this. Yeah, like that. And then just kind of connect it up right there. I'll probably do something like that and just leave this area closed out. I don't want rocks inside my walls. So we're going to lose a little bit of room here, which is fine. I don't really care about that. And then, you know what? Maybe I'll make a platform. You know what I'll do? I'll stack this up too high. I'll probably put a staircase somewhere around here. I'll stack this up too high, and then I'll maybe make a walkway going from the, you know, the edge over there, you know, into the base. I'm not really sure. It's just some ideas I have. Again, that's going to be taken down. I'll probably make that a little bit more. Actually, that came out pretty good. Just doing that for like 2 seconds, that came out pretty good. So I just redid this. Came out pretty perfect. I just have to decide. You know, I'll put a door right here. Just, you never know when you might have to get underneath there. Does it matter which way it opens? I don't think it really matters. We'll do it that way. Okay, so that'll be a door right there. All right, so I'm thinking I want the storage area kind of close to the entrance, right? Now, this is going to be a tower. Oh, that's right. I wanted to put towers in all 4 corners. So that means this is going to be a tower spot as well. Now, there's a couple ways I could make... Oh, we're not going to do the tower right now, but there's a couple ways I could do a tower. The easiest way would be a platform up like that with a rope ladder going up to it. Or we could do something a little bit more fancy. How about a gazebo tower? Right? Yeah. So I'm going to place this down as a ghost image. No, that's not what I wanted to do. I'm going to place the gazebo down as a ghost image just to mark where the tower is going to go. So I don't so I know where I'm going to build stuff, but I'm not going to build the. Oh, can you make a rope to a gazebo? All right. Well, you know what? Even if you can't, I've got a way around that. Shouldn't be a problem. So what I would do is I would put the gazebo down like this, just about like that. And hopefully I can put a rope to it. If I can't, I have ways around it. And then we just make the freaking thing, like, just tall. As tall as I can. Yeah, you know what? As tall as I can make it. And then that's going to be one of my towers. That thing's going to be expensive. I saw 60 sticks, but I don't have any logs. Oh, God, 84 logs. That's a fucking bitchin' tower, though, man. How can I not use that as a tower? And those are going in all four corners. So, all right, so that's going to be the spot for the tower, which means this wall for this building would go right about... I'm getting excited about this build, guys. I'm getting really excited. This is going to be freaking awesome. All right, so this one goes right here. So I'm thinking right here will be the beginning of the building, and then that'll leave plenty of room for the gazebo and also my fix for the gazebo issue. Okay, so what we're going to do is, before I decide how big this is going to be, I need to decide what kind of storage things I'm going to put in a basic... That's not what I wanted to do. What kind of storage things I'm going to put in a basic storage building now. No weapons, no food. Food's going to go in the kitchen. I might have like... I think I'm going to have a kitchen. I'm going to have like a... I don't know what you would call it, like a pantry type area connected to the kitchen, and that's where all my food storage will go. So, what will go in regular storage? I mean, if I store rabbits, you could, yeah, I mean, I could put, nah, that's like a live thing. That's not something I would put in a storage area. Definitely stick holders, definitely rock holders. I'll probably put definitely stick holders, definitely rock holders. I might put log holders in there. I'm not really sure. To be perfectly honest, guys, there's absolutely zero reason in this game to use log holders. You just use the log sleds, all right? But I might put some log holders in there just for the cool factor. No weapon rack, no explosive, no cabinets. You know, I could probably put cabinets in a couple of different places. I'm trying to think of what cabinets can hold. Cabinets can hold food, drink, healing items, medicine. Yeah, I don't know if anything... guys, can you let me know, is there anything a cabinet can hold that is not food related or healing related? Let me know. Oh yeah, the skin rack. Yes, that will definitely go in the storage area. The bone basket will go in the storage area. Not the armor rack. That's going in the armory. Arrow basket's going in the armory. And that's it. Okay. So we've got skin rack, bone basket, possibly a cabinet or two, and then these things. Okay. That gives me an idea how big I need to make this thing. Now, do I want to make this thing completely square, 90-degree angles? You know, I kind of don't, but I probably should. Let me see what I can come up with here. All right. There we go. Okay. See, there we go. All right. So we come from here. All right. And we come straight out to... We're going to make this thing really big? I mean, we got the room. Why not? Right? I think I wanted to meet up to that, you know, to be like, you know, even with that. I think that'll be cool. Actually, I could even put a wall, like a door in here going to the tower if I wanted to. I could do that later. I don't have to do that right now if I decide I want to. All right, but I do want these to be lined up. So I'm thinking right about there. Right? You can tell if they're lined up. You come this way and you wait until... Oh, God. I lined that up almost perfectly. Not almost perfect. That is, like, perfect. Beautiful. All right. So now we're going to bring this way. And, I mean... I don't think there's any reason not to make... Oh, that's not... that looks a little off right there with the way the thing is. But you know what? Oh, that's going to bother me. Well, I don't think there's anything I can do to stop that. If it snaps into place, that's what it's going to do. I don't think there's anything I can do to stop that. It's based off the 90-degree angle of this wall and this wall. So I don't think there's anything I can do about it. Well, there is. There is, actually. What I could do is I could bring this over a little bit more like that. Now let's see how that looks. Nope, that looks worse. Okay, so we got to go the other way. Yeah, I mean, like, I'm not going to do this ghost image on camera for you guys very often. But in the beginning parts of the series, you know, especially when doing something new, I think it's pretty interesting. All right, so we got to go over about that way. So now let's see how that lines up. But you see what it is, right? It's lining up with the I don't know, the separated between the two boards. All right, we need to come more over to the right. More over to the right. Okay. That is worse. Oh, so I went to the left and it got worse, and I went to the right and it got worse. Maybe it's not possible to get it perfectly lined up. All right, so this thing is, I'm trying to see where this is. This is just like that. That looks pretty lined up to me. Yeah, you know what? It might not be possible. All right. Not perfect, but good enough. And this side is... Oh, that looks better. Actually, it looks quite a bit better. So how far do I want to come over? I might want to open up that entranceway. So I think... Yeah, let's leave room to open up the entranceway. The thing is, I don't like the way the entranceway is just one little, like, you know, the entranceway of the entire base. I don't like the way it's one little door, you know? So I'm probably going to open... Yeah, you know what? Yeah, we'll leave extra room. Because the thing is, I might want to bring log sleds in here as well. And I'm going to want that room for the log sleds. And that leaves room for a lot of, you know, things I can work on. And this should be, I mean, more than big enough. More than... Oh, that's... There we go. Lining up. And... Boom. All right, that's our first room. Now, the entrance would obviously be right here. Oh, I'm going to need a different kind of entrance because I need to be able to get log sleds in there. Huh. You know what? Let's go ahead and save the game. I know we're over time here. I'm going to go ahead and save the game. I'd like to try one more trick before we move along. Okay, you know what? I just remembered. What I wanted to do is I wanted to take... basically, this is the way you make doors, right? But what I wanted to do is I wanted to be able to get log sleds in there. Log sleds can't get through those doors. Okay. Now the way you get log sleds in there is you either leave it open, which I don't really like the idea of, or you use defensive walls. Right? And then if you put defensive walls down, like, you know, like you just do it like that, and then you would make the defensive walls into a door. The problem is then I can't make multiple levels. This thing's going to have 2 levels going up at least, and maybe something on the roof. And this is going to screw that up. I've done it once before. It's not... Maybe there's ways to make it work. If there is, I don't know how. So that's fine like that. I could always leave the log sleds out here, honestly. Or I could put the log sleds in here and put them against this wall with windows. Like this. And like this. And then what we could do is... this isn't permanent. I'm just kind of giving you an idea what I'm thinking about for next episode. We're going to be doing a few building videos in a row for sure. All right, then we could put the log sleds, you know, like... actually, probably better like this. Something like this, right? I know they're not lined up. I'm going to tear them down anyway. You know, put a bunch of log sleds like that, and then you make them bigger. Oops. Get rid of that. Press R to make them bigger. And then what I can do is I can bring the log sleds in here, put them right there, and you can actually feed the log holders through the window. Actually, you know what? I'm going to do it like that. I think that's pretty... I think it's pretty clever. And then I'll just have a bunch of log sleds here, or I'm sorry, a bunch of log holders here, a bunch of log holders here. You know, and then maybe what I'll do is I'm starting to get some really like creative juices flowing right now. I could put some like where? Oh yeah, I gotta press C. There we go. Maybe I could do something like this. You know, to like separate the log sleds, and I'll put the log sleds on the other side, or log holders on the other side, and then put sticks right there. And that, oh yeah, that looks nice. I like that. Yeah, I like that. And I could get almost all the log holders from that window. Yeah, okay. All right. And then that leaves plenty of room over here for things like armor racks. I mean, there's plenty of room in here. Plenty of room. I'm really excited about where this series is going to go. As a matter of fact, I'm going to record the next episode right after this. So, guys, if you ended up enjoying the video, please remember to uncage that like button. Also, if you're new here, please subscribe for more daily videos. Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you next time. And until then, take it easy.